Good morning. Your travel and weather are coming up, but first your daybreak headlines here in the Anglia region. Detectives are expected to name 2 people who apparently committed suicide using poisonous chemicals. Decontamination teams were called to an industrial estate in Braintree in Essex after the bodies were spotted in a car. Notes in the windows warned the vehicle contained toxic chemicals. Well, it's a beautiful sunrise out there. Let's see how we're doing weather-wise. Here's Amanda Houston. Yes, I'm standing at the War Memorial here in Great Yarmouth, where just an hour ago I spoke to the mother of Regimental Sergeant Major Darren Chant. He was one of 5 soldiers who was shot dead on Tuesday. Darren Chant was married. He married only 3 months ago, and his wife is expecting their child in 3 months' time. I spoke to his mother, who told us how proud she is of her son and also how angry she is at the way he died. Darren Chant's body will be brought back on Tuesday, where I understand Gordon Brown will be present for that service, as will a member of the royal family.
OK, Alpa, thank you very much.
6 years on, and the Red Lion, which is under new management, say they will show World Cup games this time round. But they say they're not expecting a repetition of those ugly scenes in 2004. It can be accessed almost anywhere and has given us new ways to socialise, shop and work. But for 9 million of us, using the internet is a terrifying prospect. As many as 1 in 6 of us have never used the internet across our region. That could be more than 750,000 adults. They tend to be those earning less than £11,000 a year or over the age of 65. As the internet grows, those offline could find themselves missing out on opportunities or ways to save money. Tickets for some airlines can only be booked online, and cheaper tickets for other modes of transport are sometimes only offered on the web. Some banks and shops are entirely web-based, sometimes offering better deals than their high street competitors. And did you know you can't run in the London Marathon unless you've entered into the online ballot?
Alpa, why is the money so desperately needed?
Well, Great Yarmouth is the most deprived area of the east of England. 4,000 people here claimed unemployment benefit last month. And in the past few decades, the town has seen a real fall in tourism, as you can see from this beach. Not a single soul here. So the announcement today that it is to receive £400,000 has gone down very well indeed. Good afternoon from Anglia News. We start with some breaking news. And in the last hour, councillors in Norfolk have voted to scrap all speed cameras in the county. Because revenue collected goes directly to the government, the scheme will save Norfolk almost £1 million a year. But critics argue that cameras have cut road deaths by around 50%. The decision now needs ratifying by the Council's Cabinet. And don't forget to join us for Anglia Tonight at 6, when we'll have more on that story. It's been reported that an Essex woman who died in an apparent chemical suicide pact had posted an internet plea to find a suicide partner. The bodies of Joanne Lee and Steve Lum were found in Braintree on Monday. Well, Lorna Ramsey joins us now. Lorna. Well, we know now that Mr Boone was a convicted paedophile, and so for police his past is a natural line of inquiry. In the last hour, they've told us that because of the nature of his convictions, they'd be foolish not to look into the possibility that he was killed in a revenge attack. But they've also said this is just one possible motive and that it's no more likely than any other. According to national guidelines, babies born at less than 22 weeks should not be resuscitated, as it's not considered to be in the best interests of the child. Baby Jaden was 21 weeks and 5 days. That's just 2 days short of the recommendations. The survival rates of babies born below 22 weeks are very low. In 2005, 212 such babies were born. Only 3 survived. Now, however you like your peas, there's no doubt that they're very good for you. They contain vitamins A, B and C, and also iron, potassium and calcium too. Good afternoon from Anglia News. Around 500 soldiers from Suffolk-based 2-3 Engineer Regiment left for Helmand Province in the early hours of this morning. It's the 3rd tour of Afghanistan for the regiment, which will be supporting troops from the 16 Air Assault Brigade. Yesterday, a church service was held in their barracks town of Woodbridge. Laura Burns reports. That's it. Jonathan and Becky are back with Anglia Tonight at 6 o'clock. But for now, from all of us here, have a good afternoon, won't you?